So according to Kane, the drives were partially corrupted. She's just about finished extracting the footage from the station's security cams.
About what I did to Goju Lan. There was no other way. We had to stop those leaks.
I know. I also know that the Immortals won't take kindly to us popping Gobro and maiming his angry sister.
Kane said whatever the footage shows, we're going to the site of Taylor's last stop. The epicenter of the original disaster. The old Coalescence building.
In recent days, we have seen a high volume of deeply damaging information leaked to our enemies regarding specific details of our allies' military forces. This much is undeniable. However, the allegations being made by the CDP at this time are being treated with some skepticism. The inflammatory
I don't buy it. They're being set up. This footage is fake. It isn't real.
I wish you were right. But this goes further than the Black Station murders. Kane, tell him what you told me.
The intel leaks are spreading like a cancer, weakening WA operations worldwide. They know all our weak points, and they're mobilizing forces in volatile regions. Face facts. Taylor sold out.
So we follow in the footsteps of his last known op. The alarm beneath the old Coalescence facility.
Maybe something down there will help us understand their motives.
Let's not forget the Immortals. We just brainhold one and maim the other. These people will retaliate.
Taylor's team were responding to a priority alert signal. It originated from nearly a mile below the old Coalescence facility. I've pulled every piece of intel and schematic available. Whatever's down there isn't on any map. Much of the structure was destroyed in the disaster. Our best option is to descend through the central silo.
Thanks, Kane. Big help.
So, we follow Taylor's footsteps, see if we can find something down there that gives us answers.
Overwatch drone confirms multiple signatures. Topside. 54I. Likelihood is they're already inside.
No kidding. We just saw reinforcements arriving on site. Ain't much chance of us keeping this quiet. Multiple avenues of approach. Spread out. Waiting on your shot.
tank should be scrap metal. How's it operational?
ASP defensive systems deflect incoming threats. Use targeted weapon fire to temporarily disable it, then hit it with an RPG. Hit the ASP's defensive system under its core.
Hit its defense system! Almost there!
system under its core. Clean hit. Hit the ASP's defensive system under its core. Clean hit. Hit the ASP's defensive system under its core. Defensive system offline. Hit it with an RPG before it reactivates.
Hit its defense system! Almost there!
Clean hit. Keep hammering its defensive system with small arms fire. ASP defense disabled. Hit it now. Interface with that panel. A quick hack should get you in.
Never a dull moment, huh?
Oh, yeah. Today's just full of surprises.
Welcome to Coalescence, the future of you. Please check in at reception with your party.
I'll get us in. These bodies have been here for a few days. Must have been before the attack on the Black Station.
This look like Taylor's work, Hendricks?
Maybe. Single shots to the head.
But in all honesty, you have to know how dumb a question that is. Of course it's Taylor's work. CIA sent them here because these goons were sniffing around.
Hey,
Pay no heed, Kane. Just in a really bad mood.
I'm picking up an EMF source in the area. Likely a small electronic device. Could be on one of the bodies.
got it. Uploading data. Anything useful?
The looters didn't just stumble in here. They were tipped off by the CDP.
Activating recon drone.
Message received and understood, Hendricks. Syncing drone mapping coordinates to your HUD.
Hey. You know what they say about staring into the abyss? Let's go.
Stick to the ledge. That's a long way down. I'll take point.
The footage we saw of the killing. You still think it was fake?
I've known Taylor a long time. I can't see how he could have done it. Especially carving them up like that.
Maybe he wasn't the person we thought he was.
Even so, doesn't explain Hall, Meridian, Diaz. Why would they go along with it?
We'll get to the bottom of this. One way or another.
Shoot. 54I are already ahead of us. What do you think we should do?
I think it's time we introduce ourselves.
trying to send us down a rabbit hole, Kane?
I just want the same thing you do, Hendricks. To shut this situation down before it gets any worse. I just want the same thing you do, Hendricks. To shut this situation down before it gets any worse.
Watch your step. This place ain't exactly stable.
Kane, what's making the robots behave like this?
Could be some kind of power surge.
That power surge isn't normal. I got the door. Go under and take point.
Look out! Kane, could someone be plugged into the building systems controlling the robots?
It's unlikely that any systems are operational after the disaster. Look, we don't have any idea what's down there.
Recon drone says they came through here. Anyone want to bet 100 against us finding some messed up stuff down here? What the? Whoa! Whoa!
Hendricks, they're targeting you!
Kane, this doesn't make sense. Who's controlling these robots?
I don't know. Triangulating a source. No luck yet. I'll keep trying.
All right, sending a recon drone ahead. Let's see how far down this rabbit hole goes.
Limited light ahead. Recommend switching to EV.
Acknowledged. Let's hustle. Recon drone ain't gonna wait on us.
Kane, we lost the feed. Problem at your end?
Negative. Blueprints end at the silo's floor. Without the drone, we're blind.
Something must have taken it out.
Keep moving. GPS coordinates put the alarm just up ahead.
Kane, we found the recon drone. What's left of it?
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Hold up. Let me get a closer look at that sign.
You recognize it?
The designation suggests a CIA black project.
Well, if this was here at the time of the disaster, they wouldn't have been able to send in a cleanup crew.
Until Taylor.
I think someone wants some secrets buried. Blood trails lead this way.
What is going on here, Kane?
What the?
What is going on here, King?
What the?
What is going on here, King?
What the?
What is going on here, King?
What the? Stay alert. We don't know what's down here.
What's going on with these robots, Kane?
I've never seen any robot behavior like that. It's not in their programming. Somehow they've gone rogue from their preset parameters. Okay. According
According
to the GPS, the source of the signal should be through there.
Wanna hurry up? We need to get in there.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hendricks, check those control panels. I may be able to pull something from the local drives.
Okay, Kane. You're in.
This shouldn't even be here. DNI human trials weren't even underway at the time of the accident. At least not officially.
I don't think these people volunteered.
They're all hardwired into a central server.
Jay Zhang. Wasn't he our mark? That doesn't make sense. That makes no sense. If he's dead, then why are we finding a bunch of slaughtered CIA matching his MO?
Give us a minute, Kane. CIA brings us in, assigns us an unknown contact, and then we just happen upon a CIA ops site? That makes sense to you?
Hendricks, what are you saying?
I don't know yet. Just keep your eyes and ears open, especially around Kane.
All right.
Everything okay, Hendricks?
Yeah, Kane, we're good.
Okay. I'm seeing network activity from a server room a few floors down.
Hey, can't be a coincidence. Let's move.
Lights out ahead. Switch to your EV.
Copy that.
Picking up radiation in there. Move slow. It may play havoc with your optics and core systems.
Help me get up here. Maybe I can find a way to get that door open.
Nice job. You got the door open, Hendricks.
I didn't open it.
We got more test subjects in here.
They're in the water! I didn't open it.
We got more test subjects in here.
They're in the water!
Kane, optics back online.
Copy that. I'm picking up a massive energy surge just ahead.
A lot of robots in here, Kane.
Easy. Take your time.
Kane, I got separated from the others. Looks like the server room's just up ahead.
Get out of there! I've got an exit directly ahead.
You know, this is starting to look a lot more like a weapons research facility than a biotech lab.
The chemicals released in the disaster were never positively identified.
Anyone else sense a cover-up?
Can you hear me? You don't have to do this. There was blood on our hands that we could not wash away. You know who I am. I'm asking you to turn back. Walk away.
Kane, I've got Diaz coming through on a closed channel.
Taylor was right. We've got to show the world the truth.
He's wired into the servers. His DNI is acting as a conduit for every piece of intel that's stored down here. He's been directing the robots, controlling their hive mind. He's going to overload his brain. Listen to me. We have to stop him. We have to shut this down. Right now, he's uploading everything on those servers directly to our enemies. We have to contain this situation.
Diaz, you have to stop this. Whatever happened with you and the others, you have to end it.
I am willing to die for the truth.
The only way to disconnect Diaz from the server is by destroying the core above him.
Kane, I'm in the control room above. What can I do?
Access the primary systems for me. If we maintain a live link via your DNI, I should be able to identify the core's vulnerabilities.
You're the boss, lady.
Focus fire on the cooling rods in the towers surrounding Diaz. That will expose the core's corresponding access point. Once it's open, you're gonna have to get up there and drop a grenade inside. Cooling tower 1 exposed.
Listen only to the sound of my voice.
Cooling tower 1 offline. Core exposed.
Let your mind relax. Let your thoughts drift.
You've gotta get close. We need an explosive placed directly in the exposed vent.
The peace, the harmony.
Grenade detonated. Kane, did that do the trick?
It worked. Central core at 66%. Working on opening cooling tower 2.
Hurry up, Kane! I'm getting overrun here!
Working on opening cooling tower 2.
defending the world. Comfort.
We need to bring down that server. Take out the cooling tower. Tower 2, offline. The core's exposed.
Imagine somewhere calm. Imagine somewhere safe.
Successful detonation. Kane, confirmed.
Central core down to 33%. One more. Working on Tower 3. Exposed.
You can feel it melt from your skin. You're not cold.
Take the tower offline. Now, Tower 3 offline. Get on the tower and blow the core.
This better not kill him, King. We want him alive.
Can you hear it?
No guarantees, Hendricks. To lose him, Hendricks. You have to interface. Pull whatever data you can from his DNI.
You know it'll fry his brain.
I know.
I don't think you do. This is someone I know. Someone I fought alongside. He shouldn't go out like this.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Hendricks. I can see it. Frozen forest.
Nuts! Kane, did you get that?
Get what? What did you see, Hendricks? Did you get anything? Hendricks!
Taylor's looking for 2 survivors of the Coalescence disaster. He's already left Singapore.
How did they get transported?
You don't betray your country without making new friends.
We have incoming topside. It's the Immortals.
They down there? The ones who killed my brother?
Yes, yes. My men are moving in.
Did we receive the locations of the CIA safe houses?
Yes, madam.
Flood it.
My men are still
Blow
down
it now!
What was that?
Sounds like Taylor and friends.
Hendricks, we have multiple explosions across the facility. You have to move now.
You heard her. Let's get out of here.
Overwatch drone shows 54 Immortals all over the surface. They're blowing the whole building to drown you.
Get through them. We're running out of time.
Taylor is looking for.
I'm searching the file transfer from Hendricks. Should have it in a few minutes.
Hey, I hope you got a plan, because we're about to drown!
All right, I'll talk you through it. Open that door and flood the lab.
What? Are you insane?
Not if this works. Your lungs should have more than enough air to get to the surface.
Okay, but if this goes wrong, I'm gonna come back to haunt you, Kane.
It's jammed shut. I gotta override the door system. Cover me. A few more seconds.
I've ID'd the survivors of the disaster. Sebastian Kruger and Dr. Yusuf Salim.
All in good time, Kane. We got bigger problems right now.
Give me a hand.
What now, Kane?
Above you, marking your HUD, Hendricks. Blow that door. Water pressure will shoot you straight up to the silo.
On me. Once I blow the door, the pressure's gonna yank us out of here. Stay on my tail. We're not out of this yet.
Heads up. Spotted a swarm of depth charges headed your way. Stay clear of them.
No way around them. We need to take out those charges. Bridge coming down! Get out of the way!
Hang on. Something's messing with my connection. We have a serious problem.
Your O2 levels are dropping rapidly. You gotta swim faster. Your O2 level's critical. We gotta break to the surface. Grab it!
You alright?
I'll be fine. Kane? Kane!
It's not good. Diaz released the locations of every CIA safe house in the world, including this one. Overwatch drone confirms. The Immortals are already on their way here. We can't stop them. We need to get out of Singapore.
Hang in there, Kane. We're coming for you. This isn't up for discussion.
You know they want us to come for her. They want us to see the consequences of our actions.
It's not our actions, Hendricks. Whatever they do is on them.
As I said before, we have no further comment to make at this time. It's encryption and security measures that must surely have been in place. The suggestion that the disaster in Singapore was a direct result of the illegal CIA experiment reopens the discussion as to exactly what was released over the city on that fateful day. Certainly, various Russian scientists have gone on record to suggest that a number of chemical agents long since outlawed by the WA were detected in the atmosphere.
That's one ugly augmentation. Looks like it was externally powered, while the wiring we saw in the lab would suggest that it lacked any of the high-bandwidth near-field communication systems that you guys use to interface with external systems. The surgery to install it must have been pretty invasive. The recovery time would have been significant, and it wouldn't function outside the laboratory. It also doesn't have any of the biocompatibility coatings that yours do. They must have either been suppressing the test subject's immune systems or just not expecting them to survive long enough for rejection to be an issue. Who would have consented to test one of these?
So now the world knows it was a CIA black project that led to the disaster that killed over 300,000 people. Now do you believe me when I say Kane is keeping us in the dark?
You think she knows more than she's telling us?
I think Taylor stumbled onto something he had no business knowing about. And right now, he's a marked man.
That may be. But Kane is on our side. We can't just leave her to those animals.
WA operations are in chaos. We need to find Taylor before it gets worse.
If we don't get Kane out, no one else will. She's smart. She's a survivor. She'll hold out till we get there. Kane, we're at the perimeter wall, just leaving the quarantine zone.
I told you not to come for me.
Don't get too excited. We're not there yet.
What's your status? Is the safe house still secure?
For now. The camera feeds show the Immortals are closing in fast, burning and destroying everything in their way.
Yeah, no kidding.
We'll be there as quick as we can. Stay strong.
I'll tell you this. I wouldn't hold out hope for Kane's chances. These guys mean business.
Yeah, so do we. And we're not leaving Singapore without her.
The Immortals are slaughtering anyone between them and the safe house. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time.
There's probably still some Immortals lingering around. We need to get off the street.
Agreed. We'll cut through here. Bypass a few blocks. Hear that?
I hear it.
你们做的可多了，你们全都有份，你们过着你们的生活，假装我们不存在。和你的女人说再见吧。
Clear. After what we did to her brother, Gojulan is acting on pure rage. Her soldiers won't show mercy. Not to anyone.
Once we find her. Kane, we're at the perimeter wall, just leaving the quarantine zone.
I told you not to come for me.
Don't get too excited. We're not there yet.
There's probably still some Immortals lingering around. We need to get off the street.
Agreed. We'll cut through here. Bypass a few blocks. Hear that?
I hear it.
Clear. After what we did to her brother, Gojulan is acting on pure rage. Her soldiers won't show mercy. Not to anyone.
Once we find her, neither will we.
This doesn't sound good.
What do you say, Hendricks?
Let's do what we do best. Kill some bad guys.
Like the old days?
Like the old days.
It ain't over yet. Get ready to move.
You know, by the time we're done saving Kane, Taylor and the others will be long gone.
This is what happens, Hendricks. We get Kane, then we find Taylor. We don't leave one of our own behind.
Are you sure Kane's one of ours?
Here we go again.
I say, kill them all. Right on us. Get out of there.
This is gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets better. I knew coming here was a bad idea.
You don't understand, do you?
Taylor? What are you doing? You sold us out. You gave up classified information to the enemy.
I told the truth. Behind a slick corporate front, the CIA conducted illegal human experiments. Experiments that would one day blow up in their face, leaving hundreds of thousands dead and even more left to suffer in the aftermath. Ask yourself, who's the bad guy in this situation? The people who survived a catastrophic event right on their doorstep? Or the f***ing suits and yes men who covered it up? The Immortals built a society, however flawed, when the rest of the world looked away and left them to rot. Maybe they do want revenge. Maybe they just want justice. Either way, you can't deny that their anger is righteous.
Taylor! Taylor!
Kane, Taylor just hacked into our comms. Kane!
Kane's gone quiet. It may already be too late.
If the Immortals breach the safe house, Kane's as good as dead. Head up top, find me a way through.
I hope you're right about her.
They're looking around. Be careful. Go hot! They're on to us! Drop them all!
Kane, we're at the perimeter wall.
The Immortals are slaughtering anyone between them and the safe house. I haven't seen anything like this in a long time.
There's probably still some Immortals lingering around. We need to get off the street.
Agreed. We'll cut through here. Bypass a few blocks. Hear that?
I hear it.
你们做的可多了，你们全都有份。你们的生活假装我们不存在。
Clear. After what we did to her brother, Gojulan is acting on pure rage. Her soldiers won't show mercy. Not to anyone.
Once we find her, neither will we.
This doesn't sound good.
What do you say, Hendricks?
Let's do what we do best. Kill some bad guys.
Like the old days?
Like the old days. It ain't over yet. Let's go. It ain't over yet. You know, by the time we're done saving Kane, Taylor and the others will be long gone.
This is what happens, Hendricks. We get Kane, then we find Taylor. We don't leave one of our own behind.
Are you sure Kane's one of ours? Here we go again. I say, kill them all! This is gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets better. I knew coming here was a bad idea. I was in the mood for a fight.
You don't understand, do you?
Taylor? What are you doing? You sold us out. You gave up classified information to the enemy.
I told the truth. Behind a slick corporate front, the CIA conducted illegal human experiments. Experiments that would one day blow up in their face, leaving hundreds of thousands dead and even more left to suffer in the aftermath. Ask yourself, who's the bad guy in this situation?
Easy. Wait till no one's looking.
还有人吗？发现敌人！发现敌人！快封锁这里！
Take him down, quick! They're on to us! We need to clear them out! Hold up. We don't want to attract that ASP. We should head to the rooftops, get a better idea of what we're up against. It's like an Immortals convention down there. I'll cover you from above. Easy. Wait till no one's looking. Try and stay in the shadows. Heavy Immortal presence down there. Take it slow. Keep moving. You sure you don't want to call this off?
Not a chance, Hendricks. We're not leaving Singapore without her.
The safe house has been breached. I'm falling back to the panic room. Initiating code black.
Good to know you're still kicking. Did you hear Taylor coming through on comms?
He contacted you? What did he say? What did Taylor tell you? They're coming in!
Kane?
We've lost comms again.
No. This is something else.
I swore vengeance. You built your walls to contain the weak and the sick. You turned your back on them, forgot about them. Today, the children of your apocalypse will reap their vengeance upon those who stood by and watched them die. You brought this upon yourself.
Goes you long? How? I gave her access to our comms protocols.
Taylor, what do you want? What are you looking for?
The decision, the responsibility, always rests on one individual. I'm gonna find him.
Why?
Because I need to know how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Those technicals might give us an advantage over the snipers. Rally on me and let's push to the safe house. Stop! Do you hear that? AST! Take cover!
Draw its fire. I'll disable its defensive system.
We need something big to take it down. We can't take down the AST with its defenses up. Hit it with an RPG while its defenses are disabled. That ought to slow it down. Keep pouring it on.
Its defensive system is coming back online.
Track you. Its defense system is back online. Target its weak point. Stop! Do you hear that? ASP! Take cover!
Draw its fire! I'll disable its defensive system.
Hit it with an RPG while its defenses are disabled. That ought to slow it down. Keep pouring it on.
Its defensive system is coming back online.
We need something big to take it down. This is down. Hit it with something big. Back online. Watch out. Got it. Looks like it's down for good.
Taylor messed up. He's compromised our comms. Now we don't know who's listening or talking.
I'm being flanked! Get down here! Get down here! I'm taking heavy fire! Get down here! We gotta push to the safe house!
Okay, now what?
Now we get Kane.
Nuts! I guess the mission's over.
Find us transport for extraction, Hendricks.
Wait, you're kidding me, right? She's toast.
There's still a chance.
Hey! Do you hear me? She's dead! Accept it!
Your friend? She struggled greatly.
What did you do to her?
She won't be talking to you anymore. No. She's being quiet. We'll see. Your friend? She struggled greatly.
What did you do to her?
She won't be talking to you anymore. No. She is being quiet. You will see.
Whatever you're going to do, you better do it fast. The building's falling apart around you. Are you listening to me?
Stay where you are, Hendricks. It's not over yet. You got something to say, Hendricks?
I just noticed you got a lot of blood on you.
She's strong. The meds should have her on her feet in a matter of hours. The scars, they'll take longer.
So, you're okay with this?
Okay with what, Hendricks?
Okay with the fact that people like us, our former friends, decided to turn traitor. And now we've got to hunt them down.
They leaked classified intel that has allowed our enemies to know exactly where and when to strike. They implicated the CIA